We are not going to use the rapid transit though, because we need to get down there ourselves. Although I actually had a point. Cherry blossoms are quite nice. As I say, this is one of those moments where I really wish they'd implemented the sprint option into these games, because you have to travel around this presidium for quite some time, and trekking this speed the whole way is irritating, especially when you've gone all the way to one end of the presidium and then realise you forgot something which is at the other end, and you have to travel all the way back again. So, okay, fair enough. Welcome to our very first elevator scene of the game. There are going to be plenty of these. Can you have any conversations, guys? Come on, I've been looking forward to this since I've started it.
I can't believe the council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
As you've mentioned before. And by the way, I'm loving this elevator music. Oh, we're done. Fair enough. And there is one of Mass Effect's very first ways of hiding a loading screen. Luckily, they give you some nice...
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I'll do what I want. Yeah, Avina. Got anything to say about that?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Already done it. Tough. But anyway, it is off to see Barla. There is so many things to do around here. It's a pretty big place, as you can see. Anything else on your mind now, Caden? Come on, give me some deep thoughts again.
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
What, do you have feelings? Is it a giant magnet?
Oh, art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
Good. I'm glad to hear it, Ashley. What would I do about the thoughts of my crew, eh? But anyway, I think Barla is around here somewhere. But as I say, when it comes to like listening to all the stories and stuff like that, I know some people aren't a huge fan of like stories and all the back information and stuff like that, but if you're not, then this really isn't the game for you. But you really need to know about it, because the history of the galaxy and stuff here is just so diverse. You need to know all of it about it. It sets up what makes it such a great game. But anyway, Barla, I believe you have some information for me.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
Ah, finally! Treated with the respect I deserve.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I wouldn't be surprised that nobody took notice of you, mate. You know, you don't exactly stand out in a crowd. Well, you look a bit funky, but if everyone was standing up, we wouldn't exactly see you anyway. But anyway, that's enough of that. I need your help.
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
Do you care to tell us?
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
Why?
What's the catch?
Exactly.
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business, until Saren turned on him.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
Yeah, either it means something if he turned his back on him, then it probably means either something's happening or he's about to do something very big and very dangerous. But yeah, where's this freelancing Krogan? Krogan would come in handy.
How do I find him?
I heard he was paying Citadel security a visit. If you hurry, you can probably catch him before he leaves the C-Sec Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Barla.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
So it is shady.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Yes, having loads of money, how unfortunate that would be. Tell me about the Shadow Broker.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
So one of those sort of better the devil you know things. Would rather have him not here, but having him here still kind of helps the world tick over, you know? Makes the good guys seem that much better.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
Unless I stick a gun in your face and then you've got danger, Barla. Anyway, do you have anything to tell me about the Citadel before I move on? Any secrets you would like to share?
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
What makes the presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
So basically what you're telling me is the presidium is for the higher up, the dignitaries, you know, the highly decorated officers, basically all the higher ups, and then you've got the wards, which is like the lower streets, the sort of like up at New York and lower New York. Never been there myself, but from what I hear, I'd imagine it's kind of like that.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm sure it won't be the last time we meet Barla.
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. No one ever drowned in it.
I'm sure some high-up businessman couldn't cope with the pressures of the Citadel and jumped in.
Sure is peaceful here.
Short and sweet, Caden. That's how I like it. Okie pokey, what do we have around here? Anyone to chat to? Ooh, the Emporium shopkeeper. It's time to chat to our very first Hannah.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent Emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Oh, interesting. Goods, yeah, why do you talk like that?
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Actually, no, it's not just like why we're so inquisitive. We're inquisitive by nature. You choose to give yourselves that name, there's a difference. Anyway.
Who are you?
Oh,
This
I've already
one's
asked that.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Okay, what do we have? A few standard upgrades, a few non-human armors, a few upgrades. He said through the power of thought. Armor interface, that's something that you can add to like your armor. Well, obviously, which helps you heal shock absorbers, motorized joints. No, I want to buy the first aid interface. It basically makes you sort of regenerate your health a little bit quicker. I like the looks of that. There's still stuff I want to look at.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Well, as I didn't say goodbye, yeah, I would.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not...
Yeah, but I don't really need to hear you saying all that again. Okay, this stuff is way too expensive for Commander Shepard, but these sort of things here, you've got your unique licenses, and this is the stuff that that guy who sells us all the guns and weapons and stuff on the Normandy was telling us. If we get these, then it means we can buy stuff off of him which we wouldn't normally be able to afford. So every time you see a shopkeeper, even if you don't want to buy anything, get these unique licenses, because that's definitely something you're going to need. You got all this light armor and other stuff. I can't be bothered to... Well, I can't really afford it, but even if I could, I wouldn't bother getting any of that right now anyway.
Commander, it is...
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so,
Oh,
human.
geez, I've already clicked on that.
You will...
Oh, the last one was non-human stuff, and we don't really need to see any non-human stuff right now, because we don't have any non-human friends. Other than Joker, he kind of acts non-human. Thank you, Keeper. You got any goodies we can grab in here? No? Oh, normally those sort of things you can open up. Anyway, where are we actually heading off to? We need to go to the Citadel. Rex, Krogan Bounty Hunter. Rex, the Krogan Bounty Hunter, is being questioned at CSEC Academy. You can speak to him there if you want to speak with him. So we need to go CSEC to see him, and Garrus, we need to go to Cora's Den, scan the Keepers, blah, 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 blah. Right, so we have a map we can look at. Alright, so we're here at the moment. Where do we need to go? Oh, apparently I can't zoom out anymore. It's got the Consort Chambers. There's CSEC, that's where we're going to need to see the Rex, and Cora's Den. No? Maybe I need to do a little bit of looking around until I find Chorus Den, or do I need to Citadel Tower? Right, transit access to the wards. Ah, it's probably down in the wards. Well, we might as well go see CSEC Head Q, HQ, seeing how it's already up here. Might as well just sweep round in the circle and just get everything there is on this upper level before we go down. Saves us missing anything. But yeah, I know I've mentioned it before. As I say, sometimes running around, hearing all these people chat about stuff that you already may or may not know can be a little bit boring or maybe a little bit tedious, but it's stuff you do need to know because it's just such a rich sort of like just vast galaxy, and the more information you know about this sort of stuff, just the better it will be as the game goes on and the story goes on. You need to know all this stuff, and right now at the start of the game I'd sit here and just take it all in.
5 times now. 5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
I really thought like these great races of the Citadel would have done a lot more to try and find out what these keepers are actually up to. You know, you would have. They just sort of take it. Oh, they're going to help us. All right, let's just take it.
Welcome. I am Naelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Who is she? Why should I?
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I don't really like you. You're one of these people that whatever you says, it doesn't seem to rub you the wrong way. Why is that?
What do you do here, Naelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
Oh, so when you said escort, you actually meant escort?
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Oh, so you really are an escort. Shepard is interested. Ashley, close your eyes.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Oh, great. So I thought maybe sweet talking you would mean I'd got seen sooner, but apparently not.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
Oh, so she's a big fake, just taking people's money. I get it.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Yeah, cool. I'll just see what I'm doing in 3 to 4 months.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Naelina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Yeah, I'm a little bit curious of this.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
That was a cheeky little wink she gave me. You're definitely high on drugs. Can Shepard get some? Caden's already mellowed out in thought. Maybe he could use some.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
I thought Caden would have something a little bit more interesting to say here.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
I'd spend all day here if I could.
Wow, they really do attend to everyone.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Wow, I don't care. But thanks for the useless information there. You're not really doing your job that well. You're supposed to soothe and sort of enlighten us, and you're telling me about your brother. It's really helping me. Anyway, Shiara, what's taking your interest?
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
Ah, so I see. So basically someone was paying for your affection and then started to believe the affection was true. Am I correct?
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Yeah, I was right, weren't I?
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
What was that about?
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Do you guys have any idea what she just did? Is that like an Asari thing? You know, smell my neck.
Sure is peaceful here.
Yeah, and her neck smelled pretty as well, Caden. Go have a sniff. Actually, you could use some of that stuff. Okay. Yeah, attendant, look, I'm going. Smell my neck. Alright, looks like we've got a new thing. Did she say that she was in... that guy was in Korra's den? Sorry, Consort. Korra's den. That's the same place we need to go to speak to Garrus as well. So there you go. 2 birds, 1 stone. Smell my neck. I think Shepard's got a new catchphrase. Instead of I should go, it is now smell my neck. I can't believe I didn't notice that the first time I played this. Oh. Even though running like this doesn't actually speed up the gameplay at all, it just feels like I'm running faster when the camera zooms in like that.